This message is reaching you at the exact moment you were meant to see it. Because right now, a new chapter of blessings, healing, love, and divine favor is being released into your life. And maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe life has been rough. Maybe you have cried silently at night. Maybe you have questioned your worth, your purpose, your identity. Maybe you have felt forgotten, but listen closely, because what is coming is far greater than what you lost. Every tear you cried has been working like a seed, planting miracles into your future. And the struggles you survived are proof that there is a powerful destiny ahead of you. Your breakthrough has been waiting for your belief to rise, your faith to awaken, and your heart to open again. This is not the end. This is the moment before everything turns around for your good. This is the moment unseen blessings start moving towards you faster than the problems trying to stop you. The peace you prayed for is already forming. The success you dreamed of is already aligning. The right people are being placed on your path. The healing you begged for is happening inside you, little by little. You are stronger today because of everything you made it through. And every mountain you faced will soon become part of your testimony. There is someone watching this who has felt stuck, misunderstood, betrayed, and exhausted. But this message is here to tell you that your story is not over. The pages ahead hold restoration, redemption, and rewards that will make you forget the pain of the past. You are being guided right now toward doors you didn't even know existed, and the opportunities coming will shock people who underestimated you. Your talents are making room for you. Your kindness is returning to you, multiplied. Your patience is paying off. Your loyalty is unlocking blessings. You don't even have the capacity to imagine yet. Sometimes life pushes you to the edge because that's where you learn to fly. Sometimes the delay is protection. Sometimes the no is preparing a better yes. Sometimes the heartbreak is steering you away from disaster. And sometimes the loneliness is teaching you to recognize true love when it finally arrives. You are chosen to rise above everything designed to break you. You are chosen to shine in places where others thought you would fade. You are chosen to receive miracles that others thought were impossible. You are chosen to carry light into every room you enter. Your life is not average. Your destiny is not small. There is something extraordinary written in your future, and right now is the divine moment when heaven-level blessings start manifesting. Not next year, not someday far away, but now. In this very season, doors that were locked for years will suddenly swing open. Friendships that were draining you will be replaced with love that supports your growth. Finances that felt stuck will begin to rise. Your home will fill with peace and laughter again. Your body will feel stronger, your mind clearer, your soul calmer. You are stepping into a timeline where everything starts making sense, where every piece connects, where your dreams no longer feel out of reach. Everything you've been preparing for is coming together faster than you expect. The weight is lifting off your shoulders. The fear is dissolving. The anxiety is losing power because hope is growing in you again, and that hope is activating miracles. Do not doubt this shift. Do not question your value. Do not lose faith now, because the blessing is closer than the battle. The celebration is closer than the sadness. The victory is closer than the struggle. You are moving out of the storm and into your promise. You will soon look back and say, "It was all worth it." The love you deserve is coming. The life you deserve is forming. The strength you developed is protected. Your story is about to become someone else's reason to believe. Again, keep breathing, keep going, keep expecting something good to happen, because you are stepping into overflow, into abundance, into answered prayers, into divine alignment, into supernatural breakthroughs, into opportunities that fit you perfectly, into a future that makes your past jealous and nothing can stop what is meant for you. So read these words and let them fill every part of you with confidence and courage. You are worthy of miracles. You are ready for miracles. And miracles are already on their way to you, right now. My beloved child, listen to your Father with deep attention. I want you to understand that I am actively working to remove the barriers that have been hindering your progress. Your moment of victory is about to be fulfilled. It is important for you to know that evil will not be able to defeat you. Yet knowing this, it tries to undermine your strength and determination, whispering that you are not capable. However, I bring you a warning. If you do not act promptly and remain here until the end to receive what I have for you today, the opportunities for prosperity and victory may slip from your hands. That is why I ask you to stand firm, keep trusting, and most importantly, take steps to face the challenges before you. I am here to guide and support you. Do not let this opportunity for transformation pass you by, for the moment is near. Believe in yourself and in my guidance, and you will see significant changes in your life. I speak to you now because the time has come. Do not let the weight of your days deceive you. Do not believe the voices that try to suffocate the hope inside your chest. You were chosen to hear this message, and nothing, absolutely nothing, happens by chance before my eyes. You must remain still, not because you are alone, but because when you quiet the agitation of your mind, you hear me more clearly. It is in that silence, in the place where your heart settles, that I prepare your victory. While the world shouts, I am calling you to pray in faith. Do not rise up in fear. Do not give openings to the enemy who seeks to steal your peace. Stand firm, because in every step you take, I am already ahead of you, opening the way. I want you to know you will prosper. Nothing can stop what I have already determined for your life. Before we continue, I ask you if this word is already touching your heart. If you feel it is an answer to your prayers, take a moment to like this video. Now, this simple gesture helps more people receive what I am pouring over you today. It is also an act of faith, of agreement, of saying, I believe. You have been looking at the strong winds. You have been noticing the storms trying to uproot you. But remember the tree that stands, even when the winds blow against it. The more the wind shakes its branches, the deeper its roots grow into the soil. This is how it is with you. The enemy thought he would make you fall, but I am using every wind to make you even stronger. Do not complain about the process, because it is in this process that I am shaping your victory. Many think prospering is only about having possessions or wealth. But I tell you that prosperity is living in fullness of spirit, soul, and body. It is rising each day with hope. It is seeing the impossible become reality. It is having peace even when there is only war around you. This is prospering, walking with me in every detail, knowing that you will never be put to shame. Now I tell you something. I want you to engrave in your heart. Do not give the enemy a chance. He will always look for openings. Always try to plant doubts. Always launch thoughts to make you believe you are weak, incapable, or forgotten. But I say with authority, you are strong. You are capable. You are remembered and protected. When you remain in prayer, you build spiritual walls that no weapon forged against you can penetrate. Remember how many times you thought there was no way out, and I opened doors no one could open. Remember the days when the tears flowed, and you thought there would be no sunrise. But I brought the sun back. That same faithfulness I keep with you today. If you stand firm, you will see not only deliverance, but growth. I want you to picture a field in the middle of a desert. The sand is dry, the heat oppressive, but suddenly, a river begins to flow in the middle of that unlikely land. This is how it will be with you. I will make rivers flow in your deserts. I will bring forth life where there seemed to be nothing. And all around you will recognize it was my hand that acted. You cannot give up now. The time is now. This is the moment when your faith must be greater than your circumstances. You do not need to understand every detail. You just need to trust. Just as the farmer casts the seed into the ground and does not see what happens beneath the soil, but knows life is sprouting. You too may not see everything I have prepared, but the harvest will come and it will be abundant. I also want you to keep this truth. The silence I ask of you is not passivity, it is strategy. While you pray in silence, I fight on your behalf. While you stay quiet before provocations, I answer. While you seek me in secret, I honor you in public. Do not allow haste or anxiety to steal what is already prepared. Listen closely. You will prosper. You will prosper in your relationships. You will prosper in your finances. You will prosper in your inner life. What was blocked, I am unlocking. What seemed closed, I am opening. What was dead, I am bringing back to life. There is no limit to what I can do for you, and I will do it because you have remained in faith. When you decide to quiet your heart and listen to me, something powerful begins to happen. You think you are simply sitting in silence, but that silence is fertile ground for me to plant seeds of victory in you. Every prayer you make in faith is like a drop of water on dry ground. Little by little, what seemed barren begins to bloom. You may not yet see it with natural eyes, but I already see the fruits forming, ready to surprise you. Do not be deceived by the enemy when he tries to paint pictures of defeat. He likes to magnify problems as if putting a magnifying glass over your difficulties. But I am the one who removes the glass and shows you the reality. Nothing, absolutely nothing, is greater than my power. When you pray, I already send the answer. When you believe, I already move heaven on your behalf. There will be people who will not understand your decision to remain quiet. They will say it is cowardice, that it is a lack of reaction, that you should raise your voice and respond in the same measure. But I tell you, the truly courageous one is the one who knows how to hold their strength and place it in my hands. The one who learns to wait on me will never be put to shame. You do not need to win human arguments because I myself establish your justice before everyone. Look at the sea. The waves seem strong, threatening, but there is a limit they cannot cross. This is also how it is with the battles you face. I allow them to come only so far, just enough for you to learn to trust me. But I do not allow them to cross the boundary that would destroy your faith. I always protect you. I always guard you, even when you do not realize it. You are like a pearl in formation. The oyster suffers when the grain of sand enters, but it is precisely that irritation that produces the pearl of priceless value. What today seems like pain or pressure in your life is being transformed into something precious. What you are living through is not in vain. It is part of my process to take you to higher places. Some think prosperity is only a full table or a large bank account. But I tell you that prosperity is waking up with peace, lying down with security, and living knowing your life has purpose. It is looking around and realizing you lack nothing because I am your shepherd. Prosperity is wholeness. It is having spiritual health that reflects in your body, your emotions, and even your relationships. I know the days when you thought of giving up. I know the times you looked up and asked, "Does the Lord still hear me?" I heard every word, even those you had no strength to speak. I saw you cry in silence. I saw you swallow your pain so as not to burden those around you. But while you were crying, I was already writing new pages of your story. Do not fear the future because I am already there. Do not fear the bills because I am your provider. Do not fear sickness because I am your healer. Do not fear loneliness because I am your companion. I walk with you by day and by night in the valleys and on the mountains, in days of celebration and in days of struggle. You will never be alone. Your life is like a book in my hands, and no chapter is written by accident. Even the pages you think are dark serve to give contrast to the light that will come after. No detail escapes my sight. What seems like delay is simply preparation. What you think is loss, I am transforming into gain. What you believe is an ending is only the beginning of something greater. Guard your heart, for from it flow the springs of life. The enemy will try to plant seeds of fear, bitterness, and resentment. But you were not called to carry these burdens. You were called to live light, confident, knowing that all things work together for your good. When you hand your worries over to me, I turn the heavy load into rest for your soul. Do not compare your life to that of others. Each one walks at a pace and a purpose only I know. While you are looking at what is missing, I am already providing what is coming. While you are wishing to have what another has, I am preparing something unique, tailor-made for you. Prosperity is not imitating someone else's journey. It is fulfilling the destiny I traced for you. I tell you, nothing can frustrate my plans. When I open a door, no one can close it. When I decree a blessing, no one can cancel it. Your part is simply to remain steady, quiet in prayer and in faith. When you do this, I take care of moving heaven and earth to fulfill my promise. There will be those who doubt you. There will be those who laugh at your silence, who criticize your patience, who despise your faith. But I will honor you before them. Not because you need to prove anything to anyone, but because I am a faithful God, and whoever trusts in me will never be confused. Do not underestimate the power of a prayer made in faith. Your prayer is like incense rising to my throne. It does not fall into emptiness. It is not forgotten. It is not ignored. Every one of your prayers is recorded. And at the right time, I answer. You may think it delays, but never forget. Man's time is not my time. I see the whole picture. I know the end from the beginning, and I know exactly when to act. Just as a seed needs time hidden in the soil before it can bloom. You too go through this season of concealment. It does not mean abandonment. It means preparation. While you think nothing is happening, roots are growing. The structure is being strengthened. And when the time comes, the growth will be visible to all. I want you to hold this certainty. You will prosper. You will prosper because you remain in me. You will prosper because you do not give in to opposing voices. You will prosper because your faith is not in passing things, but in me, the Eternal One. The victory I am preparing for you is not small. I am the God of abundance, not of scarcity. I do not do half works. When I restore completely. When I lift up forever. When I bless beyond what you can imagine. You will be like a tree planted by streams of water. Your leaves will not wither. Your fruit will come in its season, and everything you do will prosper. This promise is for you. Do not let anything steal it from you. Keep it in your heart. Repeat it on your lips. Believe it in your soul. You will prosper. You already understand that the time is now, and that remaining in prayer, silence, and faith is the key to what is coming. But I want to take you even deeper. What I am preparing for you is not limited to what your eyes can see. Your prosperity begins within, in the invisible, and then manifests in the visible. Everything starts from within you. When your soul prospers, everything around you begins to bloom. Do not let distractions steal your focus. The enemy knows he cannot erase the promise I have placed over your life. So he tries to confuse your mind. He throws worries, increases the noise, intensifies the pressures. Also, you look at the waves instead of keeping your eyes fixed on me. But I tell you, keep your gaze steady. Whoever looks to me never loses their way, never drowns, never succumbs. I did not call you to a life of fear, but to a life of courage. It does not matter your age, how many years have passed, or how many dreams seem dormant. I am the one who renews strength like the eagle. You may be 40, 70, or older, but in me you will always have the vigor to live the new. Never believe your time has passed, for I am the Lord of time, and I know how to reverse stories in seconds. Remember Abraham? Many said he was too old to live a promise, but I gave him descendants. Remember Moses? He was no longer young when I called him to free a nation. Remember Hannah? She wept in silence, thinking her time to be a mother had ended. But I opened her womb. So it is with you. Nothing is lost. What I promised, I fulfill, regardless of your age or the circumstances around you. Do not underestimate the power of your prayer. When you pray, you connect with me and enter my space of eternity where there are no delays. You believe you are waiting on me, but in truth, I am aligning everything so that your victory comes at the perfect moment. I do not miss the timing. I do not arrive early or late. I arrive at the exact instant you need. Do not give place to comparisons. I formed you unique. Your calling is yours. Your mission is yours. Your journey is yours alone. While you spend energy looking at what others are living, you fail to celebrate what I am already doing with you. Look back and see how many deliverances I have given you. You have already prospered in many areas without even realizing it. Your life is a testimony of my faithfulness. Just as the potter shapes the clay in his hands, I shape your life. At times you feel the pressure. You feel as though you are being broken. But remember, it is the potter's touch that gives form. I do not break to destroy. I break to rebuild into something better. When you remain in my hands, you become a vessel of honor, prepared to carry treasures. You are called to prosper, even in the desert. Just as I fed my people with manna from heaven, I also feed you. Just as I brought water from the rock, I also sustain you. Just as I opened the Red Sea, I will also open paths before you. When everything seems impossible, I step in. It is in the impossible that my glory is manifested. Many expect prosperity only in material abundance. but I want you to understand that true prosperity begins in peace. If you have peace, you have wealth. If you have joy, you have victory. If you have spiritual health, you have the strength to face any battle. The prosperity I prepare is complete. Nothing lacking. I want you to repeat in your mind. I will give no place to the enemy. He tries to infiltrate your thoughts, tries to plant fear, tries to make you stop believing. But when you resist in faith, he flees. When you remain still in prayer, he finds no opening. When you lift your voice to declare victory, he is shamed. You will prosper not only for yourself, but to be a blessing in the lives of others. Your story will be an inspiration. Your journey will be a testimony.